Yes, I'm here again to counter the fact that the Ijaws were the first people to be in the Niger Delta. It is a very big lie, sir. Very big lie. There is one Irowu who claims he's using archaeology. The guy is from Baramatu, Irowu. He claims he's using archaeology as one of his parameters. I wonder where he made his archaeological works. But as far as we know, the real archaeological centers in Nigeria, Akure, near Akure, called Eleru, which is the oldest, which is about 15,000 BC. Yes, it is checked us and sure. Check other authorities. Now, that is that about that. Check me. Yoruba and Yorubic peoples in scientific perspective. That is that about that. Now, his archaeological facts he's talking about, are they in his Baramatu? If they get archaeological facts, let's say in Nembe, how does that affect Baramatu? Huh? You are quoting the whole Ijaws. You should be specific. Does Baramatu or any Ijaw near Ishekiri have any archaeological facts apart from maybe Ogula, yes, Iduwini, yes, Ogula and Iduwini, and yes, those people, yes, they might have, because and remember that Ogula and Iduwini were originally Ishekiri. I've said that in my previous video. I won't repeat myself here. Again, if you want to know, follow my videos. You will see how I did a very good work on the ancestry of the Ijaws of Ogula, their Ishekiri linkage, and how they are Ishekiri. So you can go and check on that before other Ijaws came to join them. So that is that for that. If you tell me there are some this thing in Edowini, maybe a few in Jerusalem, yes, we can accept that. It is logical. But if you come and say Baramatu, if you have artifacts in Baramatu, first, are they in situ? Are they in situ? Are they in sites? Are they dug from there? And if they are dug from there, do they have what I will call Ijaw signature or Baramatu signature? Now, if there is archaeological finds in Baramatu, as you are claiming 8,000 years ago, now the simple question I will ask you is, what happened to them? According to you, the Shakiri cave was established about 500 years. Let's assume what you are saying is the truth. If it is true, the Shakiri that was created 500 years, according to you, have Portuguese relationship. Remember, Baramatu is not Urobo. Urobo can claim every excuse in the world that they did not trade with the Portuguese because they were in the hinterland, which is a lie. Benin were more hinterland than Urobo, but that's another ball game. I'm not after Urobo now. I'm after Baramatu. And some other porous claims you make. If you say Baramatu had that civilization 8,000 years ago, what happened when the Portuguese came? Were they called Baramatu then? If they were not called Baramatu, what were they called? They were just Ijaw. They were just Ijaw, Akrabi. That's the lie you want to tell now. So what I'm trying to say, if they were not called Baramatu at that time, what were they called? They are sufficient. If you say your Baramatu is an ancient kingdom, older than Ishekiri. Yes, that means, I remember you are near the coast. Baramatu is closer to the coast than Ode Ishekiri, where the kingdom was established. So you want to tell me that before the Portuguese were coming through the Escravos River, when they passed to Borodo and passed through what is now Baramatu, they did not record you with your name Baramatu. Then they left Baramatu and came to the Ishekiri, which is up to 30 kilometers more inland. These are questions you cannot answer. So it is either one of two things. It is either the Ijaws were not there, which is most logical, or if they were there, they were in a state of nature, they were not civilized. Simple. They had nothing to offer. Remember Alagwa, 1969-1972, or Barre Kime, 1969 PhD thesis. These are the two biggest historians from what is now Delta State. Yes, the two biggest, who were professors of history. Both of them were not Ishekiri. Both of them said the Portuguese came to the Ishekiri because the Ishekiri had a civilization enough to maintain a trade, and there was a leader who could control trade. I'm not quoting, I am paraphrasing. A leader who could control trade, which is no other person than the Olu. Now, they have a center, a place where they had authority, which is Ode Ishekiri, a central state. Now, I will start giving you instances. 11 Ishekiri kings were baptized in Ode Ishekiri by the Portuguese. I'm not saying Christianity is a good religion. I'm not saying so. But what I'm saying is, whatever made them to baptize the Olu, to them, Christianity was good. Whatever made them to baptize the Olu is because they saw him important and he could control trade. Now, is there any Baramatu or Western Niger king that was baptized during Portuguese era? You say you are the first to be in that place. Now, during the war of Landolfe, 1786, Uborodo was mentioned. Borodo, because the Europeans cannot pronounce B. The labia B cannot be pronounced by the Europeans. So they called the place Borodo. In 1786, when they were fighting the war, did they seek Baramatu? Where was Baramatu in 1786 during that war? No, you should come and talk before you talk foolishly. Now, when they were baptizing all the Olus and all the letters, Dom Domingos, Antonio Domingos, Ludovico Domingos, Sebastian Otobia, where was Baramatu? Where was Ogbijo? Where was Isaba? They were all at the coast too, Abi? Some of them, like Baramatu, closer to the sea than Ode Ishekiri. Why didn't they see them if they were there? I know you will come and say, in fact, you Ijaws. Please, any Yoruba man, any Ishekiri, any Igala man, you should post this. Ishekiri, Yoruba, Igala, we are the first people to be in the Delta, not Ijaws. Thank you.